From a reporter disrespecting LeBron's mother to another trying to get close to players, these are times reporters showed zero respect. And first, the time a reporter disrespected Kyrie Irving. See, back in 2015, LeBron and Kyrie were dominating the East, and people started taking note. That's when one reporter decided to make everything awkward.
Tristan called LeBron a great father after the Chicago game.
What?
Yes. He did.
A great father? Oh, a great father. Oh, I thought you said... Oh, my bad. I interpreted that completely wrong. I thought you said he was a great father to him. I was like, what?
Called him a great father. So what type of parental role has he played for you and your teammates, LeBron?
Oh, okay. So you... parental role? Honestly, I'm he's... I don't know how to really answer that question. He's been a great leader for us. I have one father. That's my dad, Drederick Irving. But for us, in terms of learning the nuances of the game and also how to win on the court and also how to carry ourselves off the court, I feel like he's been a great influence in that role.
Now, obviously, it's a stupid question, but what's worse is Kyrie lost his mother when he was 4, and since, his dad has raised him as a single parent, creating even a bigger bond between them. Someone needs to teach these reporters a lesson, but at least he didn't mean to offend Kyrie like this next one, because by now, we all know that J.R. Smith pulled out the dumbest play in NBA Finals history.
Hill misses. Rebound goes to the Cavs. J.R. Smith brings it back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot blocked.
Playing against the Warriors with Prime Curry, Prime Clay, and Prime KD was hard enough for LeBron. So when J.R. Smith pretty much threw Game 1, it had LeBron completely unhinged.
I was just trying to see if you knew exactly what his state of mind was. Did he think that you guys had it won, or did he think he was trying to make a play? Not sure.
I mean, I'm not sure. No, I don't know his state of mind.
Did you know if he knew the score?
Thank you.
Holy moly. Imagine dropping 51 points, losing because your teammate forgot the score, and then having to sit through a reporter asking the same question 5 different ways. Crazy part, though, is just the very next week, Mark got the chance to ask LeBron a good question.
Describe what was in your mind both tonight and last year when Kevin Durant launched that shot from the wing.
I actually think you should be like a psychiatrist. You want to just keep trying to get in somebody's mind. That's the whole thing, huh, Mark? What's in my mind, miss it so we can get the rebound.
Bro really took "there's no such thing as stupid questions" by heart. But not every reporter asks dumbass questions. Sometimes it's the legends. It all started when Kevin Durant joined a loaded Warriors team back in 2016 and won back-to-back championships. Because not only did that piss off Charles Barkley, he went on national TV and tried to call KD out.
Oh, here we go.
Is Kevin Durant a great player? He is, and he's been stifled by Boston.
And I was going to go there.
And let me tell you something. I don't want to badmouth the dude, but I see you guys always talk about that championship stuff. I try to tell y'all, all these bus riders, they don't mean nothing to me. If you ain't driving the bus, don't walk around talking about you a champion. If you riding the bus, I don't want to hear it. Come on, Shaq, tell them. All these guys walk around with these championship rings. Hey, y'all bus riders. Well, let me tell you something.
2 in a row, Chuck.
When you the bus driver and you got all that pressure where you have to play well or you gonna get the blame, that's a different animal.
Wait, so basically Barkley said KD is nothing but a bandwagon, even though bro got 2 more rings than him. So you know Durant had to clap back. Because after the Nets whooped the Warriors back in 2020, we got to witness the most awkward interview in sports history.
Talk about you coming back for the playoffs last year. So you really just been working on your game, trying to get back your timing and conditioning, really, to be honest, correct?
Yeah.
And if you thought that was gonna put the beef to rest, you would be mistaken.
I just think he's just mad opinionated, and he feels as though like that's his job to be mad opinionated in a negative way against players. Like I feel like he feels that the job requires him to, nitpick and look at just the negative in the players. I'm not saying you should only talk about the positive either, but like when you clearly show bias that you're trying to take away from what these players have done, then it just looked corny on his part. Like you're a legend in the game. Like, we respect what you've done, and like when you start trying to tear people apart for what they did in different ways and trying to basically bully people because you're in the media, like, it's just corny to me, but it is what it is. It's a part of the storyline.
Now, I'm not going to lie. KD wasn't even that disrespectful, but that wasn't going to stop Barkley from going after him again.
Kevin Durant.
He's very sensitive, great player. He's part of that generation who think he can't be criticized. He's never looked in the mirror and says, man, was that a fair criticism?
We're in agreement. Today's players are a little more sensitive to criticism than your generation.
That would be an understatement.
That comment had Durant's ex-fingers warmed up, because my man jumped right on and started tweeting at him and basically said, shut your bitch ass up. Like, bro, we get it. Dude joined a 73-9 team and won back-to-back championships. And you, well, you got none. That's gotta hurt. But not as much as being humiliated by Shaquille O'Neal. See, during the 2006 NBA Finals, everyone was trying to get under Shaq's skin. Instead of giving them what they wanted, he made the whole room crack up.
Shaq, let's just say that a snake bit your mom right up here, right in the chest area. Would you be willing to suck the venom out to win the title?
No, but I will with your wife.
Thank you, Shaq.
OMG. Shaq cooked that man, just like this next player. See, my man Anthony Edwards was busy with all types of stuff this season, from cooking up KD to shoving his nuts in players' faces. Yeah, it was clear this dude was gonna be a problem, and that showed during the 2024 Western Conference semifinal, because by 5, the Nuggets were leading the series at 3-2. That's when Ant-Man pulled up his fat-ass cojones and showed why he's the reincarnation of the GOAT, MJ.
Did you really tell the locker room staffer in Denver you were going to be back for
Hell
games?
yeah. They know y'all was in there. Yeah, I told them. I said, I'll see y'all motherfuckers for game 7. Yeah.
And my man was not tripping, because he not only saw them in game 7, he sent Jokic to the stables.
How hard is it just to absorb a loss like this after going ahead by 20?
Next question, man. The season's over. That's what's hard. Being up 20. The season's over. You don't understand that. The season's over. It's hard. Stupid ass questions.
But asking dumb questions is one thing. Sometimes reporters get way too personal.
How healthy are you? You look really good.
Damn, but since it's Dwight, I'ma let it slide. But I won't let this next reporter slide. Because before a playoff game between the Rockets and the Warriors, one reporter tried ending Draymond's career. During 2016, Houston was hit with flooding, something that would cost people their homes, cars, and even loved ones. It would cost the city $2.7 billion just to repair the damages. That's when one reporter tried creating Draymond Green problems.
So last year you visit us. Game 3, there's no flood, you win. Game 4, there was flood, you lose. And this year, you visit us. Game 3, you lose. Game 4, there's no flood, you win.
Brother,
so
you asked me about the flood in practice the other day, and I said I pray for the city of Houston because you don't want to see anyone go through that. I feel like you keep trying to get at like us hitting threes or something, and you're trying to get a controversial statement out of me, but you're not, because I feel sorry for the people of Houston. People are losing their homes, losing their cars, losing their lives, losing loved ones, and you're trying to get a controversial statement out of me about the threes we're hitting. I know what you're getting at, but you're not getting that out of me. It sucks. If I was from Houston, I'd do anything I can to help the city out. It sucks. Stop trying to do that. That's not cool, man. You keep asking me the same question about this flood. These people are losing their lives, bruh. Losing their homes. Don't ask me that no more, because it ain't cool, and you're not getting the statement you want out of me. That's not cool, man. Stop doing that.
Yeah, Draymond really put that reporter in his place. But as crazy as that was, Chris Paul once got so tired of a reporter, he had to let off steam. Now, before all of this, the Clippers had a great start to their series against the Jazz.
And Paul will draw the foul!
Yeah, CP3 was balling, and with the form of his life, you know dude was eyeing the championship. See, during Game 5 with the series tied, the Clippers had to pull all the stops to make a comeback. But that's when it all came crashing down. And down 5 with just 10 seconds left, CP3 refused to give up.
As Paul delivers a three.
Now, obviously, the Clippers weren't able to make a comeback. So with the Jazz leading the series 3-2, CP3 felt his dream of a championship slowly disappearing. That's when one reporter asked him the dumbest question possible.
Chris, will the Clippers be back here Sunday playing a Game 7?
What?
Your feeling about, your level of confidence that you'll be back here again.
What you think? I'm on the team. What you want me to say? Nah, it's over. I mean, that's what you want to hear? Yes. Come on, man. You've been doing this long enough. Seriously, right?
You can expand upon that.
No, I don't know. Everybody in here laughing for a reason.
Chris Paul would indeed come back for Game 7, only to get his ass shipped to Cancun. But getting mad at a reporter is nothing compared to being hated by a whole city just because he trolled their women. It's been known that Charles Barkley has had a rivalry with the women of San Antonio for over a decade.
I bet you couldn't do that to them big-ass women in San Antonio. Oh.
We're not even in San Antonio.
Oh, no, you could do that to them little skinny Houston women. You can't do that to them big old women in San Antonio.
And these days, it's still no different, because Barkley still roasts them as soon as he gets a chance.
I tell you one thing we know. If they're in the running, if he go to San Antonio, he gonna definitely gain some weight.
But for Barkley, just joking about their weight wasn't enough humiliation. He did something that would not only have their women pissed off, it would have the whole city losing their shit.
I miss San Antonio, one of my favorite cities. Why do you like San Antonio? Oh, man. I look skinny down there.
Compared to who?
Oh, all them big old women down there.
Oh, why?
100 million
San
people.
Antonio. San Antonio. Oh, and we weighed them twice.
Please don't do that.
You know, I think it's a great city. I think they got the best organization in the NBA. But they do have some big old women down there. I mean, come on now.
See what you do to him every time you go down.
I'm telling you, man. They be woofing them churros.
None of those. Hey, but none of those.
Man, how do you like Galveston now? It's beautiful.
We're not going there.
Would you go on vacation?
You got a chance.
Oh, hell no, I ain't going on vacation.
You've got a chance to wipe the slate clean here.
You got to just say,
I would go to
Galveston. Let me tell you something. That water's so dirty, I'd rather go to San Antonio. I'd rather go to San Antonio with them big old women. No, I'm not going to Galveston. Them churros good. I see why they got all the big old women down in San Antonio. Yeah, them churros on the bump.
Charles Barkley was taking this shit so far that the owner of TNT was starting to fear the backlash they would be getting for all the comments. Eventually, though, they realized that fans actually thought it was hilarious. So much so that one fan even created an AI picture of Barkley being fed by them big old ladies down in San Antonio. But eventually, Barkley felt like he needed to clear the air.
I've heard from some complaints from the people of San Antonio.
Why would that be?
Let me just say this. I heard they were talking about us on some stupid show called The Talk the other day. I don't know what that is. I heard that some idiot in San Antonio started a blog. Let me just
What's
say.
the blog?
I don't know.
Okay.
Listen, I'm just going to have fun on TV. You know I'm joking. I say San Antonio got a great organization. They got the best point guard. They got the greatest power forward ever. Some of you people don't like my sense of humor. Is what I got to say. Turn off your damn television. I'm not going to change. If you don't like me or the show, turn it off. And they want me to apologize. That's not going to happen.
What they want you to apologize for?
Me joking about those big old women down in San Antonio. And so listen, y'all can write letters to your mama, your daddy, your uncle. I'm gonna have fun on television. You know that I'm joking around, but if y'all waiting on me to apologize, hell gonna freeze.
But even after he said all of that, the women of San Antonio thought it was time for them to clap back.
So Amanda, I don't know if you heard, but Charles Barkley says that there are no beautiful women in San Antonio.
Charles Barkley, the guy that doesn't know how to swing a golf club?
What did you think of Charles Barkley's comments?
Oh, the man they call the round mound of rebound. Charles Barkley was making fun of San Antonio. Isn't he from Alabama? Did he ever have hair, or has he always been bald?
Barkley? Is that a fat, bald one?
Well, this wouldn't be the first time Charles has said something stupid on the air.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, that comeback was weak as f***. So you gotta respect Charles for sticking to his guns, because now 10 years later, he still takes every chance he gets to piss them off.
I don't want that smoke.
I don't want the beehive and Jay after Chuck. Just knows I apologize. I do not want the beehive and Jay after me.
He was never gonna stop trolling San Antonio. And honestly, that's just better for us. Cause Shaq's laugh is the best part. But you know who's not laughing? Kyrie. See, it's the first time since 2017 that Kyrie is actually enjoying hooping again.
Keep the positivity going. The job's not finished, but we can definitely celebrate this one. This was hard. It was tough.
Hey.
Together on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Together.
See, after bringing the city of Cleveland their first ever championship with LeBron James, things would start to derail. Because not long after, Kyrie was ready to break away from LeBron's shadow. Only, he would soon realize the grass isn't always greener on the other side. After a short period in Boston, Kyrie, KD, and Harden decided to create a super team with the Nets. But that's when he would hit an all-time low.
I have an issue with Kyrie Irving. And by the way, as I tried to say yesterday, but I'll say today, it ain't about the vaccine. It's about what I label to be his selfishness when it comes to being a teammate of Kevin Durant, James Harden, and the rest of the crew with the Brooklyn Nets. That is the issue for me.
This not only killed Kyrie's reputation with the organization, but Nets fans and players felt that he was letting them down by not being available when they needed him most. Eventually, the Nets grew tired of all the controversial statements from Kyrie, so they did what any team or owner would do and traded him. And that decision would eventually help Kyrie find the love of the game, because now, 7 years after his last finals appearance, he's getting the chance to prove it to the world just how great he is. And the first one to give him his flowers was LeBron.
I will call Kyrie the wizard all the time. Like, all the time. Like, there was nothing on the basketball floor that Kyrie couldn't do. And sitting here watching it, you know, I'm playing like so fucking happy and so proud and to watch him and continue his growth or whatever the case may be. And at the same time, I'm so fucking mad at the same time that I am not his running mate anymore.
Now, all right, coming out ahead of the final and dropping these comments is probably LeBron's way of hyping Kyrie up. But that decision had Kyrie sick and tired of reporters.
Did you see what LeBron said yesterday?
Yeah, I did. Is that the first question?
Yes, it is.
Oh, God.
And it's
Gotta
not
love
even,
this.
I mean, we
Gotta
know.
love this, man.
Now, all right, I get why Kyrie would be annoyed. I mean, dude has essentially been working 7 years just to get out of LeBron's shadow. Now, asking players dumb questions is crazy, but at least he's not dirty.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Chill, Russ, chill. All I'm saying is you have to see the video, because one player slapped another player's headband off. Another tried stealing the player's nuts. And I know your freaky ass want to see it, so click it.